Spell double aim. Eyes see your face. Searching for a way straight through. Double aim. My eyes see your face. Searching for a way straight through. Spell double aim. My eyes see your face. Searching for a way straight through. Double aim. My eyes see your face. Searching for a way straight through. Spell double aim. My eyes see your face. Searching for a way straight through. Double aim. My eyes see your face. Searching for a way straight.
Hello there, and we are live. See ya, ladies and gentlemen, see guys, you're welcome to the Rivals Premier League show, season 2, episode 1. With, of course, me, of course, Tony Cloud Gunner TV, and of course, my guy, from the Manchester end of things, Traps, booming. Traps, man, you're welcome to the show. And how are you doing?
Always a pleasure, Tony. Always a pleasure. I'm good, man. How's things? How's things?
Yeah, things are fine, man. Things are fine. Guys in the chat, Smiley Entertainment. That's my guy, he was on this show before, but of course he became a lot more busy. Smiley, respect to you, man. I just saw you at Endsman TV, big ups to you, man. My guy, anytime, big ups. See, Traps, man, a lot is happening, but I'll just allow you to just, talk to these people first, I've just introduced you. Talk to these people before the hostilities begin.
Nothing, man. Been a productive week on my end. Moving house, My club's moving forward. It's been a productive week, man.
Yeah. Sure. And good luck in moving, of course, definitely. See, Traps, let me first put you in the game. Because you know what, the energy you came into the show with today, it's that energy of, I want to be chill a little bit today. See, football is a humbler. Football is a humbler. What happened against Manchester United and Dortmund? What just happened yesterday? Take us through what happened, my brother, man. I know you're disappointed by that result yesterday. What happened? Because Dortmund is a team to genuinely test yourselves, Let's forget Arsenal. You beat up Arsenal. Good, I agree. But Dortmund is that team, that you could have, use it to really test your level, test yourselves, against Dortmund. Big players in that squad down there in Dortmund for Germany. What did you take out from that game?
So I'll be totally honest with you. I haven't watched the game. I didn't watch it last night. It was on at like 2 in the afternoon. I'm 2 in the morning. Sorry. Obviously, I had things to do, but I mean, I don't know about this humbling stuff because, I mean, if you look at it, if you take it for context, Barcelona, they beat Real Madrid. Real Madrid beat us. Yeah, you beat Barcelona.
Big up, Jess is in the house. Arsenal since 1987. Big up to you, Arsenal since 1987. Big ups. Hopefully, Jess should be on the show too. The Assembled is here. Smiley is here. MUFC Global. Andrew Bell, who's our guy too, is on the show. So yeah, Traps, you were saying something, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really bothered, to be honest.
Your camera is off. Your camera is off.
Yeah, I'm not really bothered, to be honest. It's pre-season, isn't it?
You're not bothered. Your team just lost 3-2.
Why would I be bothered?
Dortmund yesterday, and you're not worried in your last game of this your US tour, and you're not worried
about
you
what?
lost against Real Madrid. You lost against back-to-back losses, and you're not worried, Traps.
So we lost it. Like I just said, we lost to Real Madrid, who lost to Barcelona, who you lot beat Barcelona, and we beat you. So for me, like, I mean, Tony, you like to ask a lot of questions, but you're forgetting that you lot drew with, like, we've not had a conversation about when you drew with Nuremberg or whatever it was, and then you went and lost to us. You know what I'm saying? So let's not do this. Like, it's
No,
pre-season.
it is what it is, Trav. It is what it is.
Let me land.
It
It's
is
pre-season.
okay,
I mean, if we're gonna have these conversations, right? What I want people to do, because we've got Lens and someone else at Old Trafford, I think. So what I want people to do is I want people to start looking at the lineups before they start making these. Because I mean, we've got Forson starting up front. We've just signed Hoyland, you know. So for me, it's like you're not seeing Manchester United here. You're seeing players getting conditioned to play the season. So
but it wasn't the same energy, you had when you beat up Arsenal in the preseason game.
Yeah, because you asked me the questions.
The thought was that, oh, this Arsenal team is dead shit. This Arsenal team is bad. These guys, they just wasted money on Declan Rice and all that slick stuff. Yeah, but you're not putting your money where your mouth is when you lost against Real Madrid, when you lost against Wrexham, in good faith, that Wrexham one was, you had your youth players playing that game, so that's not in the equation. But in that Dortmund game, those are games you should be testing yourself seriously.
Tony,
for the
you're
league.
asking me questions.
And see, man, you missed it. You jumped the gun.
You're asking me questions. You're asking me questions about a game I didn't watch, and when I looked at the lineup, and you had players like, for starters, you had Maguire.
Big up Baz.
Lindelof starting, Forson, the players that don't start for Man United. So for me, if you want to take that as a warning sign, that's up to you. But these boys don't start for Man United, so I'm not bothered. When they did, when we played, when you lot decided to hype up the Arsenal game and go like, enough, it's not a friendly and and then
you guys were the ones doing that. You guys were the one doing that.
Took it serious. You guys were the one doing that. All the questions.
Eric Ten Hag came out and said, you know what, this is not a friendly match. Even your coach said it. My coach did not say that. It was your coach that said that this was a rivalry. That's what he came out
Tony,
to say.
if you go back,
Tony, did not say that.
Tony, if you go back to, like, this is the problem that this is what I was telling you about, the lack of self-awareness in the Arsenal fan base. Because if I have to spend an evening going back to the last show, and clipping you and putting reels out to see what you were saying and what I was saying, because even Oregon Gunnar, big up Oregon Gunnar, by the way, but he told me,
Oregon Gunnar, Andrew Bell, big ups, man.
He said to me, he written in the comments, how can you call yourself a fan if you do not care about this match? It's a rivalry. So that's why I care. I did it for you lot. You lot wanted me to care, so I cared. Now, do you know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is not putting any points on this. This is not putting any points. It's not stopping us from playing Champions League football or competing for the league. Right now, we've just announced a £900 million deal, so that's extra money to spend again. So I don't know. We could be looking at something. We could be looking at a big boy coming in again. I don't know. You know what Man United do? They just managed to pull this off. Like last season, Casemiro just showed up. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, innit? So all I'm saying is that if I'm gonna go turn on the TV and see like Forson at 2, I'm not gonna stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning to see a player like Forson, who's a little kid, start for Man United. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do that, and I'm not gonna blame him if they end up losing. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, are you serious? See, let's go into your signings. Onana, keeping day before, I think was it yesterday, and also in that game against Real Madrid. What do you make up of this guy? I told you should be careful of this signing. I thank God Arsenal ran away from that guy, because, see, the Premiership is a humbler. I keep saying it. The Premiership is a humbler. These keepers that have all this type of antics, playing with the ball at the back, you can't have coordination with your defenders. You can't talk to them. He literally was at blows with Harry Maguire. Guys, what do you take off from Onana's performances? in that game with Real Madrid, because I knew you watched that game, and of course maybe in that Dortmund game because you didn't watch it, but it's back-to-back losses. It shipped in 5 goals since he's come to Manchester United. What do you have to say about this?
I mean, the 2 Real Madrid goals were pretty good goals, to be fair. I didn't watch last night. The Real Madrid game. Yeah, like for instance, but he's just come. Like they used to play in a different way with a different keeper, different style. It's gonna take a few games for them to do what they need to do. Like we can't deny that Onana's not a good goalkeeper. He's been to the UCL semi-final and a final. So and he's won and obviously he's won the Eredivisie, whatever you want to call it, the league you lot don't rate, the Mickey Mouse, whatever. But I mean, these things take time. Like, I mean, like I'm saying, playing up from the back. For one, we don't know who, but we do know it's going to be Martinez and Varane. And he doesn't need, to be honest with you, he doesn't need to be mixing with the likes of Maguire. Maguire should be getting sold, to be honest with you. Like, he shouldn't. Maguire doesn't need to be playing. You know what I mean? So
that's your former captain.
This is the point I'm trying to make to you. This is the point I'm trying to make to you. Is like when you're seeing Harry Maguire on the team sheet starting, yeah, and you've got players like Scott McTominay, that's the captain. Yeah, that's now the captain. Like, and Maguire's playing. Bro, what am I staying up to 2 a.m. to watch that for? At the end of the day, look.
But when he made some few tackles against Arsenal, you heralded him as, oh my God, Harry Maguire. You know that tackle, good tackle. You know, and
not Maguire.
Blessing up a player when he plays against Arsenal, and then when he comes up against some other big boys, and he cannot
Tony, you're making it up as you go along. Tony, you do this thing right.
He becomes an enemy of the state. I'm not buying it, man.
Tony, you do this thing where you make it up as you go along. I never said anything about Maguire. Maguire for me, he should be long gone out the club. So I'm never ever going to give Maguire any praise. So I'm not. Let's not do that. Don't do that.
Okay, good. See, the same Barcelona team. Yeah. See, you were beaten by Real Madrid, right?
Yes.
Arsenal played FC Barcelona. What do you make up from that matchup? Yeah, Spanish champions, one of the best defensive sides in Europe. Arsenal putting them on a spliff. Yeah, 5 goals to 3. I know it hurts when I say this. I know genuinely it should hurt you. Yeah, because Arsenal, is beating these teams that we might likely meet up in the Champions League. Let's don't take it away from from the equation, because a team like Barcelona would definitely show up in the Champions League. I'm not sure if they're still the same kind of team they were 5, 6, 7, 10 years ago. But see, yeah, they were Spanish champions just last season. So Arsenal beating Barcelona. Do you read anything from there? Do you think that Arsenal team did right beating them? And mind you, they beat the team that beat you up also, because Real Madrid beat you up. So I know this permutation doesn't work. No, get me. I know this permutations, it doesn't work.
Tony, your arguments all over the place.
Will go. Traps, let me finish. I know these permutations will not work. It doesn't matter, if you look into it deep into it like that. Yeah, I know it's just a preseason exercise. But see, Traps, do you take anything from? Do you see Arsenal as this team that that can prove the doubters wrong this upcoming season in any way?
I mean, I don't know. I love the way how you try and your arguments all over the place, right? Because
no, it's not all over the place.
Hold on, let me answer the question.
Real Madrid beat you. I beat Barcelona. I put them on a split. Yeah, Spanish champions. What did you take out from that game? Because you've always looked down at this Arsenal team, and I don't like it. You don't respect our new signings. You don't respect the way we play. You think we're not going to win anything. So that's why I'm putting you in the game. What do you think? Do you think that with that game against Barcelona, did you see any improvement in that Arsenal team? That's all I'm asking. It hurts, but you have to answer it.
But no, this. I'm gonna let me answer the question now.
I've kept quiet.
All right. So anyway, I don't understand why it would bother me, because you have to remember, like we went to the new camp, yeah. We went to the new camp, yeah, in the playoffs, yeah, and we dealt with Barcelona, right? and at the time they was in their season cruising, trying to win the La Liga at the time. So I'm not bothered about Barcelona because we've shown already we can beat those boys, right? Real Madrid, for me, like I said, it's not down to me to give Arsenal a seal of approval or what. My opinion is this, yeah? Your fan base is fragile. Your team is fragile. They show, and one little bit of pressure, yeah, you lot can't handle it, yeah? You can't handle it. You'll run your mouth from now, yeah, until the pressure comes, and then it's humble time. And I've seen it. It's not just last season. I've seen it for 20 years. So for me, when I look at this team, this Arsenal team, yeah, it's a good team. I'm not saying it's a shit team. It's not. But for me, in them high pressure moments, there's no one there for me, man. There's no one there for me that's gonna rise to the occasion. Jesus.
So when you look at that Barcelona game, no positives at all for you. It's a total failure.
It's a game, mate. It's a preseason game. You won. Congratulations.
No, I'm not looking on you to say congratulations. See, I genuinely want you to just tell me what you saw in that game. Did you see any improvement in that side?
I mean,
did you see the change in dynamics? Did you see Kai Havertz scoring?
I can't.
Because see, man, you've been at the back end, yeah, of calling out Kai Havertz, yeah, and in this preseason, it keeps proving you rival fans wrong.
So do you think so?
The other time, you were laughing at this guy. You were laughing at Kai Havertz for not scoring in the so-called US challenge, in those cross-ball challenge. But you know what? Yeah, he put his money where his mouth, is, and he scored a goal against MLS. He scored a goal against FC Barcelona, one of the most tough defenses to score against, at least going by last season, yeah? One of the best defensive side last season, yeah? And he scored against them. In at the end of things. What do you have to say about that? He's scoring goals.
Bro, I'm not going to lie to you. If you think that two goals, one against MLS, whatever, and against what's it called? Barcelona. You think that changes my opinion, then you're deluded, mate. It doesn't change my opinion. Yeah, because you sit there and say that Kai Havertz is this, that, and the third, but he's not him. Let's be honest about it. Kai Havertz is not him. For one, you don't know where he's going to play. Yeah, last time
we pretty much know where he's going to play.
All right, well,
if you've seen Arsenal's games, you would see where he,
where's he playing? Where is he playing?
He has played in the left side of central midfield. He's played there. You can also deploy him to the left. See, this guy is very versatile. It can come from anywhere, and that's the luxury it comes with.
Listen, I just think it's funny, right? That all these songs of praise that are coming out now wasn't coming. Kai Havertz has been in England for 3 years. All these songs of praise weren't coming out 2 years ago, even through 2 months ago. Now all of a sudden, there's all these praise because he's joined Arsenal, bro. I'm not buying it, bro. Listen, Kai Havertz. Yeah, we've been saying for years, Kai Havertz is shit. Just because he's put on an Arsenal shirt, don't make him any better, bro. It's the same as Mason Mount. You say Mason Mount shit. I said Mason Mount shit. Mason Mount has to prove himself. But at the end of the day, like I said, this is who Ten Hag wants, and I believe in the manager. I back the manager. I don't back the player. I don't rate Mason Mount any more than what I did 6 months ago. That's the truth. So all this stuff because he puts on an Arsenal shirt doesn't change anything. He's still shit in my eyes. You understand? Because he scored a goal in pre-season. He's still shit. Because at the end of the day, people are going to still say, what, Sancho scored a goal in pre-season the other day. They're still going to say he's shit. So, like, you can't, like, I don't know what you're trying to do, but you can't change, you're not going to change my opinion. Kai Havertz is shit, and you know it.
See, man, he's not shit. Even CFCOG, shout out to him. He says, yeah, Shai Havertz won't help when the big games come. But this guy single-handedly won the Champions League for you guys. He gave you a trophy.
No, he never single-handedly won the Champions League. Don't
what
do
are
that.
you talking about? He's a Champions League winner. What are you talking about?
He never done it single-handedly.
He scored the champion. He scored the Champions League winner for you, CFCOG. Where's your gratefulness for this guy? But see, yeah, enough of this Kai Havertz thing. Yeah, maybe later on we'll come back to that. See, let's talk about your new signing that you just brought. Yeah, from Atalanta, yeah, because I saw you praising this guy, yeah, just yesterday, yeah, when you guys finally sealed that deal for bringing in Hoyland. Is it Hoyland or Holland? Oh, I don't know how you guys call that guy, but whatever is his name, a 20-year-old from Atalanta. Yeah, let's specify this. Yeah, a 20-year-old from Atalanta who has just scored only 9 goals. Yeah, last season for Atalanta. So let's put that into perspective. Yeah, for 70 million pounds. Traps, are you okay with this deal in any way?
Yes, I'm
For
fine with
you
it.
buying a 70 million pound player that has only scored 9 goals for you guys?
Not for me,
Your
but
camera is off. Sorry, I can't see. Yeah.
but
Okay,
he's
you're back.
got. Listen, like I don't understand why people are saying about these 9 goals and it's particularly like Arsenal fans again because you lot are rattled to death right now. I'm not going to be honest. I'll be honest with you. You lot are all rattled to death because right now.
Rattled for a player that
No,
hasn't
listen,
scored
listen, listen,
even up
listen,
to 10 goals last
listen,
season?
listen, listen. All right,
Bro,
cool.
what are you
Do you know why?
talking
Yeah.
about?
Do you want to know why it's funny? Do you know why? I'll tell you why it's funny, right? Because this is his first season, right? Now, and he's
Mm.
20 years of age. If you look at Bukayo Saka, who you called him, yeah. How many goals did he score in his first season? Was it like 4
Hey
or
man,
5?
see, don't
Wait,
compare
hold on,
Saka to
hold
this
on,
guy,
hold on,
man.
hold
You're
on,
way,
hold on.
way, way, way ahead of him. I won't accept it from you, Traps.
Can I
Please
also
don't
listen? No,
mention, don't
can I
mention
listen? Hold,
Bukayo in the
listen,
breath of this Hoyland.
listen,
Please don't do it.
listen,
Don't do
listen.
it. It's a
I'm asking
crime. Don't
questions,
do it.
bro. Listen, I'm asking questions, bro. Like, if you ain't gonna answer the questions, then there's no point having a conversation because you're not even listening to the conversation. I'm not doing this 12-year-old stuff where it's like, oh, Bukayo Saka's way ahead of man. Forget that. How many goals did Bukayo Saka put up in his first season? How many? Even though we give him the benefit of the doubt, he's playing left back or whatnot. Even in his second season, 6 goals or something. Same with Martinelli. But you lot want to scream, oh, Martinelli's up and coming, he's this, that, the other. This is what you lot need to fail to understand. That 70 million pound ain't got nothing to do with you lot. Forget that. Yeah. Like I said, Man United just announced a 900 million pound deal. Forget about that 70 million quid. What you have to remember is last season we finished third in the league, 9 points behind you lot, with Martinelli, who's him, and Saka, who's him, and Jesus, who's him. We had Wout Weghorst. So just remember this. This player will have more of an impact than Wout Weghorst because we finished third. We end up in the Champions League. We got to both finals of the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, and now we have a striker that's probably 10 times better than Wout Weghorst. So you can't tell me anything about this. Like, to put in all these price tags and this, that, because I don't understand. I don't understand.
No, no. The price tag has to come into play because even you and other
Why?
lots talk about the price tag that we used to buy Declan Rice. You guys talk about this 105 million. You say it's a waste of time. Big Steve is in the house, guys. Big Steve, guys. Just imagine, yeah, Big Steve coming to your show. Big Steve, man. All
Big
love,
Steve.
man. Big ups to you. He says, big up, lads. Are you two still arguing?
But I'm listening to this guy just talk a bunch
Big
of nonsense,
Steve.
bro. It's just
Big
like, I don't
Steve,
understand.
man.
What are you worried about the 70 million quid for, though? I don't understand.
Big Steve, see, man, this guy's think that because see, it's not about you guys bringing in a striker, yeah. It was your demeanor yesterday, yeah. When you guys brought the striker, yeah, the way you heralded this guy like something huge, like something big has come into the Premiership. This guy is no Erling Haaland. He's no Erling
Tony, do you know
Haaland.
what I think you need to do? Do you know? Shall I be
See,
honest with you?
the bit of
Shall I be honest with you?
experience this guy has, yeah, it's just in Storm Grass and in Atalanta in this season. What makes you feel like, why are you thinking that this guy, yeah, is that guy to win Manchester United the title? Because when you were talking to, when you posted about this guy yesterday, that's what I pictured. You're just saying, oh, we might win the league with this guy. Bro, man, you're not going to win the league with this guy. If you
Tony,
did go for Osimhen, yeah, see, that 70 million pounds, yeah, how about this? You go to Napoli, tell Napoli you need Victor Osimhen, yeah, for that 70 million. They will tell you, no, he's going for 120 and just had 40 million pounds. Yeah, after all, you're going to be getting 900 million pounds. Yeah, in some deal that's coming up very soon. So why can't you guys just risk it and bring the top dog into the team? See, man, I don't see you guys. I don't see Hoyland scoring up to 20 goals this coming season. I don't see him on 20 goals this season. All competitions. In fact, I put him at best 10 goals this season. I've seen the way he plays. He is not. There's nothing too charismatic about him. Yeah, he moves the ball a lot. He could put himself in some positions. It could help link up playing, at times. But man, he's not a deadly finisher. He's not an assassin. He's not a killer in front of goal. Or do you think he's a killer in front of goal?
Tony, you just sat here for 5 minutes, right? Yeah, 5 whole minutes, trying to tell me that Kai Havertz is good, and you want to turn around and tell me that this guy is shit. Are you
See,
like,
they're
bro,
not
there's
even in
something
the
wrong with
same
you,
breath.
bro. There's
This guy's
something
a
wrong with you,
Champions
bro.
League winner.
There's something
What
wrong
is
with
your
you.
obsession about Kai Havertz?
There's
You
something wrong
see,
with
yeah,
you.
and this is why I know that you fans, yeah, are angry with this Kai Havertz signing.
I
You
don't
lot
care.
can't believe what he's doing in preseason. And see, yeah, you guys are genuinely scared of what he's gonna do this season. But I will not talk too much. I will just leave it, yeah, until this upcoming season. Until
Tony,
when
you
you're
talk
going
about
to
20
see
goals,
what
right?
Kai Havertz brings to this team. He's a big time player, and he scores goals at the times when you just need him to in those big important games. He could just get you. He could just grab you those winning goals, and that's how I see him. So let's leave Kai Havertz. We'll get into that later on. We're talking about your striker you just brought in for
Tony,
70
Tony,
million
Tony,
pounds, my
Tony,
brother.
Tony. You're
70.
talking about 20 goals. This is what I don't understand. This is what I was telling you about the self-awareness thing, right? Because if he does come in and score 20 goals, what are you going to turn around and say? Like, I just don't get it. Like, I honestly do not understand where this has come from. He's a young and up and coming striker. We paid 70 million for him. He's
Guys,
going to be
clip
signed
that.
to.
Young up and coming striker. Guys, clip that
You
in
know
the
what's
chat.
funny?
Clip that.
Do you know what's
Yeah.
funny? Do you know what's funny?
Yeah.
Do you know what's actually funny? Right? If you look at his numbers, yeah, last season compared to someone like Alvarez's numbers, yeah, they're pretty similar. But you haven't said anything. But you haven't noticed that because Alvarez has gone and won the World Cup, the Champions League, whatnot. But he put up the same numbers as Hoyland, right? And Alvarez is pretty good, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So
I do like that striker.
that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you lot have this problem, yeah. If they ain't putting on an Arsenal shirt, you lot think that like it's no good, or they're no good, or you can criticize. It's ridiculous. At the end of the day, the guy it's his debut season. Yeah, he's put up I think it's like 11 or 12 goal involvements. When you lot was going for Vlahovic, that's how much Vlahovic put up when he got signed to Juventus. It was like 9 or 10 goals in 21 appearances. So I just all of this stuff that you lot are doing, it's like, bro, you lot take this rivalry too far. Yeah. At the end of the day, Hoyland for me, yeah. If that's who Ten Hag wants to spend 70 million pound on, yeah, so be it. Because we've had stopgap strikers where people say, "Oh, he's too old." Now we bought him. He's too young. He's too expensive. He's not going to score this many goals, bro. I don't know how many goals he's going to score, but I've seen him play. He's a good striker. And we had Wout Weghorst last season. Wout Weghorst. So he's better than Wout Weghorst. So just know that.
Okay, good. I can really understand your argument. It's a new player. He's just coming in. He has to, hone his skills and get to integrate into that squad. How many goals do you see this guy scoring?
I mean, first season, I'd give him 15 in all competitions.
15.
15 in all competitions.
So now you're putting him above Gabriel Jesus, right? Because Gabriel Jesus
how do you mean?
scored up to 15 goals in a season in the Premiership itself.
Bro, that's because that's the listen, Jesus for me. Do you think Jesus is a good striker?
No. Does this make sense to you?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay.
Jesus got his ass sold by Man City. They've then gone and won the treble. Bro, that should tell you everything that you need to know, bro. This guy is not the guy. He's not that guy. He's come. How many chances have you lot seen? You lot are still saying, yeah, you've got people like Troops and that still saying that you lot need a 20 to 25 a goal a season man. So Jesus is not that guy. Martinelli, he's not that guy. Yeah. Balogun, you want to sell him? He's not that guy. And Nketiah, he's not that guy. So yes, and so if you're asking me, if someone that put up 9 goals or whatever you want, bear it in mind, I think he went to the Euros and bagged like a hat trick in a qualifier as well. So he did well for his country as well. I'm gonna say, I would rather Højlund than Jesus straight. I would rather as a number 9, of course.
Are you serious?
As a number 9,
you would take Højlund before you take Gabriel Jesus?
Yes, as a number 9, 100%.
Wow, man, these are big revelations, man. Because this Højlund guy hasn't scored even up to 10 goals, man, in a season. I just wonder why you really believe that this guy will come and just outscore these old lots in the Premiership, yeah. But indeed, see, yeah, I'll give it to you, yeah. £70 million. I think you slightly overspent for this guy. At worst, is worth maybe £40 million. Personally, that's how I feel. But to get him, yeah, exactly, yeah. Baz just said that, yeah. He said unproven. That striker is unproven. Big ups to you, Baz. Wait, what do you have to say to Baz? He said that striker is unproven. Coming from a Liverpool fan. He's a big rival.
Listen, he's unproven, but Jesus is proven that he is not a good 9. He's not a good number 9. He's proven.
No, wait. Why always linking it to Arsenal?
Because you said, you said I'm putting him over Jesus.
No.
So I gave it to you. Why?
That put up a comment. He said that striker is unproven. That's what he said in the chat here. So what do you say? What's your reply? Mind you, Baz is a big friend of mine anyway. He's from Liverpool, of course, Liverpool Football Club. But what do you think about that statement that Baz just said? Footy Charles, big up to you, man. Judge G, big ups to you. Mama Flossie, big ups to you, yeah. Longhead Yeti, my guy, big ups to you. Ellie Does Football TV, guys, go check out that channel, big ups. Traps, you were saying something.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what people feel like unproven is. You know what I mean? Like people go on like Serie A is just full up of a load of shit.
What unproven is.
No, hold on. They're going like Serie A is full up of a load of shit that wouldn't last 5 minutes in the Premier League. Napoli, I think Napoli got to the quarterfinals of the Champions League.
Yeah.
AC Milan got to the semis. Inter got to the final. Obviously, Man City won it. All the English teams, they was out way beforehand. Do you know what I'm saying? So, for me, it's like, you think him playing against teams like Juventus, playing against Napoli, who just won Serie A, playing against AC Milan, playing against these teams, you think this guy is not? You think this is what makes me laugh. Like people sit in their living rooms or their bedrooms and think that because they've watched a reel, yeah, they think that they know what they're talking about. Like Ten Hag's been in this game for God knows how long, and he's obviously sent his scouts and he likes what he sees, and he thinks to himself, you know what, this is what I need right now. Yeah, I need a young striker that I can mold into the striker that I want, or whatever. He might just think, you know what, this guy's ready to go. So let's do it. Like, I just don't understand how people sit in their rooms watching reels and YouTube and whatnot think that they have a better judgment than Eric Ten Hag. I don't know, man. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
But wait, is Baz incorrect when he's saying this striker Holland is an unproven player?
I don't know.
Is it wrong if he's saying that? Is it wrong? Is it wrong?
Yes, it is wrong because at the end of the day, he's played
in games, 9 goals. He just put it in the chart. 32 games, 9 goals.
Yes.
Is it a lie?
He's played he's played in a credible league, right? He scored 9 goals in his debut season. He's 20 years of age, right? He's proven that he can play, yeah, at the highest level because Serie A is a high level league, right? He's played for his country. He scored for his country. So for me, what do you want him to do? See, like he's like I said, when Martinelli came around, you lot was giving him the benefit of the doubt, saying he's him. He scored. How many goals did he score? When
Martinelli is a decent player.
When all these players were young at his age and that, everyone's giving him the benefit of the doubt. Like I said, Ten Hag's gone out and spent 70 million quid on this guy. 70 million, yeah. It's not peanuts, but obviously it's 70 million quid. So I have no doubt. Like I said, Ten Hag improves players. So I have no doubt he has got a plan for this young gentleman. And I think that you lot are hoping in your big ages, hoping that this young man, 20 years of age, is going to fail. And it sucks.
Well, see, man, if you ask me, man, no, but see, the proof is in the pudding. This guy has just scored 9 goals in 32 games. His biggest experience is in Storm Grass. Yeah. Only God knows where that club is. Storm Grass. Yeah. And even in Storm Grass, the highest goal tally he scored is 6. Yeah. That's the highest goal this guy has scored. 6 goals. Yeah. So I don't really fancy him as a big striker. I think you guys overpaid for this guy. And next season, let's see, But again, see, this league is a humbler. It will genuinely humble you. So I think when it comes in, you know what? Yeah, I'm really happy. Yeah, I'm very, very happy that Manchester United went all out to go get this kind of striker, because I really feel that guy will struggle this season. And because of course you guys came third last season, and generally I don't want to see you guys come second or first. So obviously I want you guys to fail. So I genuinely think this guy is not that 30 goal striker that you guys need. I really thought you guys were going for like a 30 goal striker. I'm sorry, man. This is not the guy. So I'm pretty much relaxed now that I know you don't have a prolific goal scorer right now. And again, see, in your midfield, yeah, I also want you to touch on this, brother, man. Mino, there's this guy, yeah, that you guys have. He played against us in that preseason game. I really, unlike you that don't like any of our players, I really liked how that guy put most of my players on a split. That guy is a good player, but I heard he's injured. How true is this? Could you put us in the game in that one?
Yeah, I think he's injured. I think they said he's going to miss a part of the season, but yeah, he's promising. He's a good youngster. Like, I'll be real. Like, I watch these under 23s, and I don't rate any of them, but there's a few of them that come out that are decent. I mean, Mark Gerardo is quite good.
Yeah.
Kobe Mainoo is quite good. You got who else? You got Fernandez, the left back. He's decent as well. The rest of them, I don't know about them, man, because they're just, I don't know, they're just academy players at the end of the day. But
sure. But he was really, because he really controlled a lot of things when he played in that game against Arsenal. I really like how that guy was playing. And there's another guy, I think he left on crutches.
Ahmad,
yeah, that guy, cool player, nice, cool. You guys have lots of youthful players, but I don't know that Abdi. Did he come from the ranks, or did you guys buy him?
Who?
That Abdi guy.
Ahmad.
Sorry.
We bought Ahmad from the same place. We bought Ahmad. This is what makes me laugh. We bought Ahmad from Atalanta for 30 million quid.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. You like that player, right?
No. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get ahead of yourself. I'm just saying that he's a decent player.
Tony, you love it, man.
He played against us. I saw some of his moves. Pacey player, and he knows how to play. Yeah, I like the guy. But see, Traps, in the news, yeah, because you were laughing yesterday when I posted this stuff, yeah. You called me names when I posted it. But see, no problem. I'll take that. But I want you to discuss on it. Arsenal, yeah, going for Raya of Brentford. What do you think about that? We're negotiating for him to come to Arsenal. What's your take on that?
All I'm saying is, Aaron Ramsdale, get ready to learn some Arabic, mate. Yeah, because don't think this. I don't know what you lot think. What makes you like? You think that you lot are trying to sign Raya, yeah, to be a backup to this guy. Ramsdale is not him. He's a shit guy. Get him out your club. Furthermore, keep him in. Keep him in. Keep him there.
No, but wait, yeah, but wait. Can't you see? Can't you see that Arsenal is really going all out to really like put in competition for places for all positions in that team. Yeah, in my defensive mechanism right now, I have William Saliba. Yeah, and right now I've brought in Julian Timber who can play across our defensive structure. Yeah, that's the type of competition you need in a team when you're going for high stakes. You know, high risks, high rewards. Yeah, and this rare thing is also the same thing when you're genuinely going for that title, yeah, uh, and you see that Ramsdale, and of course Ramsdale's performances, yeah, starting from last season, yeah. At the start of last season, it was quite good. It was okay, no problem with him. Good evening, Jez. Jez is in the house. Big ups to Jez, man. Jez, we love you. Uh, and his performances, yeah, last season. Take it down to this season uh, to this uh, uh, to this preseason games, yeah, and some of the gaffes are laughable. See, you just need competition for places, and the goalkeeper we had, Matt Turner, yeah, I'm not really, I'm not really. mm, I'm not really a big fan of Turner, although he has improved over the summer, mostly in that CONCACAF. He could, is this kind of guy that could handle penalties also, in which Ramsdale is not really a big fan of penalties in it. So this Raya will come into that Arsenal fold and give us, uh, uh, if not for anything, just the competition. Aren't you seeing it in that way, Traps?
Um, no, bro. Like, let's be honest about it, yeah. You see,
Yeah.
when Ramsdale came in, nobody wanted him there. No one. Nobody wanted him. Everyone thought £30 million
True.
for this guy. Yeah, we didn't want him. Yeah, no one wanted him. Then he had a good performances, and everyone was like, "Yeah, Arteta with a shrewd bit of business here. Like, it was excellent." And then he got to the end of the end of the season. Yeah, obviously last season, obviously the season before that as well, even, but last season in particularly, he started to fuck up basically. He does. He started to fuck shit up. That's what he started to do, right? So then, all of you, man, turn on him. You turn on him. You said, "Oh no, we need a better goalkeeper." So this is what I'm trying to say. Your credibility is in the fucking mud right now because you lot gassed Ramsdale like Ramsdale was him. Now you're looking at David Raya. David Raya's coming to this place, this little bitch, bro. Man has been relegated 3 times. 3 fucking times, bro. Yeah, 3 times. Yeah, he is not him. He's not him. He will never be him. Yeah, get him out your fucking club. Furthermore, keep him in. We need him. We need that guy because you lot gotta stop doing this. You gotta stop. Yeah, every time a player puts on an Arsenal shirt, welcome to Arsenal. I see you. You think I never saw you the other day when you put on something about some Brazilian midfielder? Who the fuck is that guy, bro? Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that guy, bro?
Man, I don't know what you're talking about, yeah. But see, when it comes to Arsenal, you guys want to judge us, yeah. But Manchester City have Ortega, who in his own right is a very very good goalkeeper. Yeah, just look at his profile in the FA Cup. Yeah, Manchester City did not lose a game in the FA Cup, and they won that FA Cup last season. So what are we talking about? They have a like for like goalkeeper who will come in and do a good job. So if Arsenal is going for rare, I don't see that as a problem. In fact, I see that as a compliment. I see that as I see that as we're serious about it because we cannot deny that Ramsdale have he's flopped in some ways. Yeah, he's had a little bit of mistakes here and there. He's still a good goalkeeper. For me, he's still a good goalkeeper. But I think this rare signing, yeah, might just really like keep him on his toes just a little bit, just a little bit. So I need that goalkeeping position and that defensive structure to just play with a little bit of a chip on the shoulder and just just be at their toes, knowing that look at the when they look at the subs bench that they're genuinely looking at killers, assassins who will come in and gazump their positions. Yeah. What I don't want is Mikel Arteta having favorites in this team. Yeah, because Mikel Arteta has got favorites in this team, and I don't want that. So I want to see a change. I want to see a change. And if going for Raya is the beginning of clamping down on that favorite in this team, I want to see it. I want to see it. Is a goalkeeper that is very very confident with his feet. He plays well with his feet. His distribution is top notch. Bigger saves last season than even Ramsdale. More catches, more runouts, more crossover linkage. It connects more with the defenders. I really like this Raya. So I'm not saying that Ramsdale is garbage. I'm just saying he's a big competition. And see, man, I don't mind if Raya comes into the fray and gazumps this position from Ramsdale. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind
I
that.
think,
It's
right,
just that when I'm posting about things like this, I see you hating from behind. I see you like, why is this guy? You see like a sort of like disservice to Arsenal. See, man, I
no,
want
I know, no,
competition
that's
for
not what I'm
places.
doing. Don't
I
listen.
want
That's not what I'm
competition for
doing. So don't
places.
do.
I
Don't
want
don't.
competition for places. Is it bad that I want competition for places at Arsenal Football Club? Is it bad
No, I
that
just
I want?
listen. That's fair enough. But my point is this: like, is that how do you expect, right? Right. Listen. Furthermore, let me go right back here. Let me go right back to the start. Let me start this. Arteta
Yeah.
has gone and bought a goalkeeper that's been relegated 3 times for £30 million, right? So that's who Arteta wanted. Arteta's gone and paid 30 million quid for this guy. It's 2 seasons later. He's now looking to buy another goalkeeper. I don't know if it's true, but it's a rumor. If that's the
Yeah.
case, he is now effectively wasted 30 million quid, right? Because he, at the end of the day, he's chosen the keeper, and now he's going to replace that keeper. Because Raya's not coming here to sit on the bench, bro. He's a Premier League starting goalkeeper. He's not going to come to Arsenal to sit on the bench. That's ridiculous. Now it's ridiculous if you think that.
So
It's not going to
Arsenal
be
is not
common.
a big
It's not.
enough
No,
club
listen.
to
You
have two
listen. You don't think
goalkeepers
Arsenal's
that
some community club
so,
where
so
everyone goes there
Arsenal
for
is not big enough
happiness
a
and
football club
vibes?
that can have two goalkeepers that are of the same ilk. Is that what you're telling me? Because Manchester City
Name
have
the
that kind
clubs.
of keeper right
Name the
now. They
clubs.
have
Because what you're
Ortega
trying
in
to
the
say.
house
No,
right
listen.
now.
Name the clubs. Name the clubs.
No, Manchester City have a like for like replacement for Edison
Bro,
right
listen.
now.
Ortega is not levels to Edison, bro. Just don't do that.
No. See. But he's a decent goalkeeper, right?
Yeah, he's not
He's
levels
a
though.
decent goalkeeper, right?
He's
Yeah,
not
he played
levels.
all through in the FA Cup.
He's
You
not
saw what
levels, bro.
happened.
Listen.
He's a
He's
decent
not
goalkeeper.
levels, bro. He's not levels. Let me tell you something about Ortega, right? Ortega, even if Edison starts to decline, Man City will
Mm,
go and buy another goalkeeper before this guy becomes the number one. I promise you that. I promise you that. He's not. Ortega is a good backup goalkeeper. He's a good backup goalkeeper. He's not levels. You know what I'm saying? He's not levels to play. Like, you have to remember, yeah, Raya's been at Brentford for God knows how long, yeah. And Brentford ain't even Brentford are mid-table, like on a shoestring budget. Do you get what I'm saying? So
mm,
at the end of the day, he's a good fucking goalkeeper. He's not gonna
mm.
then he's not gonna be jump out of a Brentford team or not go to a different team to sit on the bench from fucking Ramsdale. Like, bro, he's levels with Ramsdale, bro. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. You're not gonna you're not Real Madrid where you can have a couple keepers that, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, because Chelsea ain't got it. Chelsea had Kepa. Kepa's shit, right? Kepa's shit. Mendy, he had a good run, but he was shit. Yeah.
Mm.
Alisson, who's their backup goalkeeper, bro? Who is Liverpool's backup goalkeeper? I don't even know.
But Chelsea Football Club had something like that. They had Arize Balaga and what's this guy's name? Mendy.
But
And these are
like,
two
Kepa is
goalkeepers,
shit, bro.
very expensive goalkeepers. Like for like, because at least one tried to, come in for the other one, right? So if
Bro,
Chelsea can
Kepa's
afford that
shit, bro.
luxury, Well, why
Kepa's
can't
shit,
Arsenal
bro.
afford that luxury? No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Kepa is a shit goalkeeper, bro. I'm not having that.
Good, but it came for big money. Yeah,
Yeah, he
from
came for
Spain.
big money, but he's still a shit
Yeah.
goalkeeper.
hmm And then Mendy came in, also big goalkeeper. Maybe my not. Of course, Arrizabalaga guy is a very expensive goalkeeper. I think the most expensive in history. I'm not sure about that, but if I'm correct, he is. And he came and he played for Chelsea. Mendy too was there too. I rate two of them at the same. They are par with. Their levels are the same level. Yeah, but at least they came for big money, and two of them still found a way to play for Chelsea Football Club. So why can't Raya and Ramsdale share it? And mind you, I'll be playing in the Champions League. I'll be playing the FA Cup. I'll be playing the Premiership. Man, there's lots of games to go round for these guys. Yeah,
Bro,
Mikel
they're
Arteta can
goalkeepers,
actually
bro. They
choose
don't
one.
get knackered, bro. They're goalkeepers. They don't get tired. They don't get fatigued. They're goalkeepers, bro. Goalkeepers will play 50 games in a season if they have to, bro. They're not. It's not a striker or a midfielder that has to run. Goalkeepers don't get tired, right? Ramsdale's not good enough. That is why you are looking at another goalkeeper. And if he does come in, he's there to displace my man.
I have to admit, that's true. I have to see, man. I have to admit, man. See, the gaff at Liverpool, the gaff at Liverpool, the gaff at Sporting Lisbon, yeah, the gaff at Southampton. This guy has dished out free goals, yeah, for these guys, and it hurt me last season. I'm not saying he spearheaded the capitulation of Arsenal last season because he came out with decent saves, but personally, I see this as more of ambition than a bigger risk. So if Ramsdale is not performing to his best, then there's big competition coming. Enough of this rare stuff and all that, good stuff coming for Arsenal. Another one coming for Arsenal, yeah. See, I know you're not being linked with the big names, yeah, Trap. So generally, you should be.
Listen,
You
I'm
should
just
be
gonna let you
hurt.
know this one now, yeah. If you say Mbappe, I'm leaving.
No, not Mbappe. No,
Oh.
I'm not gonna annoy you to that extent, yeah. I'm talking of Vishka. What do you think? Arsenal linked to that signing for Vishka from Napoli. We're looking at him.
Khvicha.
Yes. His first name is Vishka. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
what do you think about that? It's all over the news everywhere right now that Arsenal want to negotiate with Napoli for his transfer to Arsenal. What do you think?
yeah, it's all well and good, but again, now you spent 2-3 seasons trying to gas Martinelli. Like, what do you do with Martinelli now?
Gasma. Wait. You
I
don't
just,
respect
I don't
Martinelli in this
know
league.
that. I don't know
No. Is it that
what
you
you
don't
expect.
respect? No. Is it that you don't respect Martinelli in this league? I want to know where you stand.
No, but listen,
Because Martinelli has
if you're
been
gonna
a
go,
good player.
listen, Kvaratskhelia, everyone knows that Napoli are one of the hardest teams to negotiate with, right? So
Name
you're
any
gonna
of your
pay big.
wingers. Name any of your wingers who
If you want this
outscored.
guy, you're gonna have
Name
to
any of
pay
your
big.
wingers who outscored Martinelli last season.
Sorry.
Any of your wingers who outscored Martinelli last season. Any.
Yeah,
Who?
Rashford.
Rashford. Okay. Any other person?
No, listen, don't do that. Don't
No.
do that.
Any other person
Don't
who
do that.
outscored
You asked me
Martinelli?
a question, I gave you an answer. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. No.
No. You're putting dust on Martinelli's name, and
I'm
you
not
know what?
putting
Yeah,
listen, no, I'm
Martinelli
not.
is a
No,
far
I'm
more
not.
better.
No, I'm not. No,
See,
I'm not.
I would rather
All I'm
have a
saying is,
Martinelli in my
all I'm
team
saying is, for the last
have a
two,
Rashford.
three,
I'm sorry,
listen,
man.
for the last
Literally,
two,
bro.
3 seasons,
You
yeah,
can't
you
get
lot
me
have been
better goals
gassing
in a season.
Martinelli. You've been gassing Martinelli, saying that he is him. He's gonna be a superstar. X, Y, and Z. He's a great player. Whatever.
Well, he's not at his peak.
Hold
He's not
on.
at his peak
You're
yet.
gonna
He's a
go
young
sign.
guy. That guy's
Listen, you're gonna go sign.
2021.
Listen, hold on. You're gonna go and sign a Kvaratskhelia, yeah, right? Yeah, you're gonna go and sign him now. You're gonna pay
Mm-hmm.
big money for him, so he's gonna have
Mm-hmm.
to play. He
What's
plays.
bad having Galacticos in my team? What's bad? I'm Arsenal.
Yeah,
I'm the
how
Arsenal.
listen? Yeah,
Why
but
can't I
listen.
have
Yeah, but so,
Galacticos
no,
in
but
my team?
hold on. But what do
What are
you
you
do?
talking about?
No, so what do you do with Martinelli? What do you do with him once you signed him?
Yeah. We have a bigger fish to fry. We're going to the Champions League. In fact, we have lots of bigger fish to fry
All
next
right,
season.
listen,
I know it hurts you, but see,
Tony,
man,
Tony, Tony,
if,
Tony,
if,
Tony, Tony. stop doing this. Like, stop doing this and start answering some questions, bro. You signed Khvicha for big money. What are you doing with Martinelli?
But there's lots of games to play.
All right,
Why is that
cool.
so
So
hard
what are you
for you
doing?
to understand?
Remember,
We have
listen,
Champions League
remember,
games to play. We have FA
listen,
Cup to play.
listen.
We have to win the league next season. What are you
I'm
talking
asking you
about, Shaft,
I'm
man?
asking you a question, you know.
What's wrong
You're not
about having a
answering it.
big squad? What's
I'm
wrong
asking
about
you a
having a
question,
big
you're not
squad?
answering it.
No, you answer. What's wrong about having a big squad?
What do you listen? If you signed a player, you're gonna pay big money for him. What do you do with Martinelli? I'm asking you. I'm not asking about how many games you're going to play, because if you're signing a guy for big money, he has to play, right? So that, what does that do? That effectively puts Martinelli, who you lot said it was him again, on the back burner. Then you have Trossard, yeah, who great signing in Jan, scored 1 goal, by the way, scored 1, yeah, great signing, yeah. What do you do for all these players? You have to remember, right? All right, okay, cool. Martinelli didn't cost you lot anything, yeah. He
came in cheap. That's a fact.
listen. Martin
And now
didn't cost
he's
you
worth
nothing.
100
That's
million
fine.
player. I wonder
But
why
listen,
you're
no,
laughing. Why are you laughing
listen.
at that?
Hold
He
on,
came in for
Let me
less than
finish.
5 million and he's worth over 100 million.
Let me finish.
Why are you laughing about that?
Let me finish. Yeah, because you can't say he's worth 100 million and he's him, and go and get spend big money on a winger that's gonna put him on the bench. Like, here, this is what I'm trying to say. Let me make my point. Let me land anyway, right? Basically, I know Marseille didn't cost you lot much money, which is fair enough, right? But you bought Trossard, and then now you're gonna go and twist and go and get another winger in for big money. So this project that Arteta is trying to build, yeah, it's now is it now failing? Because what he's doing here is he's spending money on areas that you lot claim that you lot have addressed. So now he's not happy with what's going on. So he's going to go get more. And you're talking about reinforcements. Kvaratskheliya is not reinforcing Martinelli. Martinelli sitting on the bench. On the bench. He's a bench warmer. If you sign that guy is a bench warmer. Yeah?
Okay. Man, but personally, if you ask me, man, it's not bad if we're having a big squad. Yeah. For me, it shows ambition. I want to be linked to all these players, yeah, that will come in here and do a job. I need that league title. And if I'm going for all these players that would make it a reality for me to win the league next season, so be it. I don't really care. I don't care if we go for Rare. I don't care if we go for Cavacilia. I don't care. Yeah, just bring this lots, yeah, to this team, yeah, and let's start winning trophies. That's what concerns me. So if I'm being linked with big players in the market, big players, huge characters, I don't mind. Just come into this team and win me the league. That's what I care about.
Tony, Tony,
Manchester United is not being linked to this, to this.
Yeah, I don't care about all that. Listen, I have something to say. Yeah,
I can genuinely see the hate. I can genuinely see,
where
cool. The hurt is coming
you can
from.
You can see whatever you want to see. But listen, I have a message for all of you Arsenal fans in this chat that watch this channel. Right, the team that you have right now, right this minute, has to win the league, bro. Because you lot last season, you lot have improved from last season. You bought Kai Havertz, Declan Rice, these big name signings. Just make sure your name's on that trophy at the end of the season, because you know something. Yeah, if it doesn't happen this season, you lot are frauds. Your credibility is in the mud. Your club is a shit club. You lot are just big mouths, with nothing to back it up. Because right now, this team that you have right now is good enough to win the league by you lot standards. So it doesn't matter who you're linked with. Now, this team is competing for the league.
Man. This is where I have a problem, and this is where many other Arsenal channels, mostly the ones that are big inspirations to me, Jazz, where we have Jazz, where we have Kenny Ken, Lee Gunners and these other guys too, Mikel Arteta has to put up or shut up. This is the season where he has to show us, put his money where his mouth is. This is the season. I have a team right now. I have a team right now that is decent enough to win me the league. There is no excuse, my brother, man. This is the time for Arsenal to win the league. See, I do think I have a better squad and I have a bigger squad than Manchester United this season. Yeah.
Don't worry about us.
That-
Don't worry
no, no,
about
no, I
us.
have to- You're my
Don't worry about
rival. You're
us.
my rivals. Of course, you're my
Don't worry
rival.
about us. What are you worried about us for?
I do think that we're a better team than you guys. Of course, you guys beat up
Then,
in
innit?
pre-season, but see, man, that's not the main course. Yeah, the main course is come business end of the season. Yeah, and
Prove it
last
then.
year we finished above you, and right now we've reinforced. Yeah, so once I can be able to just clear up the striker problems that I'm having right now, because sincerely, man, I really need a fox in the box, someone who's gonna be at the end of things, yeah. Because Gabriel Jesus is this striker who is trying to link up play everywhere and it's never in the 18-year box. No, see, I'm a realist, man. I'm a realist. I'll tell you, man. I'm not like you that doesn't admit anything about your football club. Even where you have deficiencies, you don't want to admit anything. But I will admit where I have a problem. See, I have a striker, a number nine, who's never in the box. He's always out there linking up play. Good, it's not a bad thing when you're linking up play, but I need someone who will be in at the end of things in the 18-year box. So I do need a prolific striker to come in. To be very sincere, I want to see an Ivan Tony come into this football club. Personally, instead of taking a rare, I would take an Ivan Tony. But see, either way, I want someone who will be a fox in the box who will come in and be at the end of things. Those loose balls that Saka normally throws in, someone needs to get at the end of it. Those ones that Martinelli tries to create, even Odegaard at the 18-year box. Jesus seems not to be there at all times. And that's why I need this Kai Havertz role to be sorted out. Because he has already proven in this preseason, yeah, that it can be at the end of things. And this is why I want you to say he's that guy, yeah, that can just sneakily, and I know it hurts you. He can just sneakily be at the end of things in that 18-year box. Keep sleeping, don't worry.
Sorry,
Until
what you
he
saying?
scores against you guys. Don't worry. Until he scores against you guys. Don't worry. But I want to see him at the end of things in and about that striking position if Gabriel Jesus is not there. If Gabriel Jesus is just linking up play, I want to just see Kai Havertz in at the end of things in the 18-year box. That's why I've brought Kai Havertz into this team. And I really think he would justify that 65 million pounds. You lots want us to look at him like a failure, but he's not. He's not. He's not. He's gonna bang in goals this season.
I just don't
Whether
think how a
whether you
man.
justify it or not.
I just don't. I think how a man that's been there for 3 years is not been spoken about until he puts on an Arsenal shirt. I mean,
He won
I'm
the
not. Listen,
Champions League for them. He wasn't spoken about. He got that
Hoyland,
goal for them. He
Hoyland.
wasn't spoken about.
You want to talk about
Come on,
Hoyland,
man.
a 20-year-old wonder kid, yeah? You want to talk about a
What
20-year-old wonder kid, yeah?
won the
Because
kid
that's what he is.
that
Huh?
scored 9 goals for Atalanta? Are you
Who?
serious?
Tony,
See,
how many?
Trap.
Tony,
On
Tony,
no
Tony,
way
how
should
many?
you
Tony,
compare this
Tony,
guy
Tony,
to Erling
how?
Haaland.
Tony,
Please, I
Tony,
beg
let's
you.
have it right,
In the
yeah?
name
Tony,
of
let's
God,
have it right. How many
do
goals did
not
you score?
compare this
How
guy to
many
Erling
goals,
Haaland. I
Tony,
beg.
Tony, how many goals
Don't do
did you
this.
score in Serie A when you was 20 years old?
Come again.
How many goals did you score in Serie A when you was 20 years old?
None. Because
Yeah.
I never played in Serie A.
Yeah. He's a wonder kid, bro. Put some respect on his name, bro. Yeah. Put respect on
With
his name.
9 goals and
Do
you
you know
call
what
him
kids do?
a
Do you
wonder
know what
kid?
kids? Do you know
Bro,
what?
man,
Some
see, man,
20-year-olds,
do you guys
some
talk about
20-year-olds, right?
football from
Ain't
the
even
back
got
of
their
your
first
head
job
or from
yet.
the back of the TV?
Some 20-year-olds ain't got
Nine
their
goals
first
is
job
not
yet.
a
This guy
wonder
scored
kid.
9 goals in the Serie A. Yeah.
Jesus
Put some respect on his
Christ.
name, bro.
No. 9 goals is not a wonder kid. Are you kidding me? 9 goals now is a wonder kid. Man, you guys, man, bro, man, you guys are drinking that pimp juice again, man. And you know what? Yeah, I like how you Manchester United fans are talking right now because come the business end of the season, we'll see what's up. And it's coming into a new environment. Give him time to grow, give him time to, hone his skills. You're out here calling him a wonder kid for someone who's just scored 9 goals for Atalanta. Come on, man. But still, Arsenal face. What's your next matchup anyway in this preseason? I know you have one more preseason game.
2 Lens,
Oh,
Lons, Lons, whatever you want to call them.
yeah, Lons. Yeah. Okay, how do you see that game going, man?
Don't care, Tony. Again,
You don't care.
don't
No,
care.
but how can you not care for your preseason
Because
game?
at the end of the day, why am I going to care if I look at the starting lineup and there's 5 players from the under 23s that I don't know and I don't respect? Like that, for instance, we have players like Gore and fucking and I don't even know the player's name, Forson and whatever. Like, bro, I don't care about these players, bro. They're not going to win. You know, these players are players for the future or players that are just going to end up getting sold to flipping Bristol Rovers when they turn 21. So I don't care about them, bro. Like, I'm tired. Like, this is where you go wrong. You think I'm this deluded Man United fan that just backed everything. I don't care about these players. Half of these players that play for the academy are shit. Half of them are shit. Yeah. So at the end of the day, they're never going to play. They might have 1 or 2 games for Man United, but they're never going to be Man United level. So for me, that's not what I'm here for. Yeah, cool. Obviously we support the club, so we support everybody. But let's be honest about it. Majority of these players are going to find their ways out of this club, not even to good clubs.
Sure, traps, man. See, Arsenal will be playing Monaco, and of course that crunch match, yeah, the Charity Shield. How do you see that Charity Shield going, man? Do you think Man City, mind you, yeah? See, traps. You remember I told you about this thing about Man City, yeah, and the cracks they're having,
I'm
yeah.
not. Listen, I'm
Look at
Tony,
that game.
please.
No,
Tony, don't do it.
see, Trap, just listen, yeah. They lost the game yesterday to Atletico Madrid,
So,
3-2. So
so,
I'm just saying, are you seeing any cracks? Are you seeing any hangover?
no, I'm not seeing anything, bruv. I'm not seeing. I didn't even see the game. I'm not seeing anything. Listen, they have just won the treble, bro. Leave them alone. Like, don't you could leave them alone, bro. Like, listen, this is what. Look, this is my thoughts anyway, right? Man City have done the worst. They've done the unthinkable. They've gone and won the treble. That was our thing. There's now they are now the treble winners as well. So it's not that special anymore, right? So at the end of the day, right, cool. These lot now, everyone's acting like, oh, we're hoping that Man City fall off now. No,
Yeah.
bro, like you have to raise your standards, bro, because I'm not gonna lie to you. When I look at Man City and I think I see certain games where the level of the opponent drops so low that they give up and Man City just roll over teams. That needs to stop. Yeah, I don't think Man City play good football. I'm not chatting. I'm not
Yeah.
think they play good football, but at times, yeah, they are given an easy ride. I think if you don't need to wait for Man City to drop off. You need to raise your standards. Yeah. And that is it. So I'm not hearing about them having a hangover or losing a stupid game. I don't care about what Man City do. Man City have given us the biggest wake-up call. We should now be looking that we need to be able to win this league and compete for the Champions League and start taking back these trophies that we was winning back to back to back. That's what we need to be doing. So forget what Man City are doing. Because at the end of the day, Man City are going to keep on winning. I mean, whilst they're under Guardiola or whatnot, obviously Guardiola will leave. I think he will leave maybe in the next year or so. And then the standards may drop for a little while, but they'll find a replacement. But so for me, I just think that forget what your Arsenal are doing, raise your standards and to compete. Because Man City are not, do you understand? They're not, obviously last season they had a great season, but it wasn't all smooth sailing. Don't get it twisted. You lot bottled your
It wasn't
shit.
all smooth
Listen,
sailing.
you
Yeah,
lot bottled
they
your
did have
shit.
problems.
We went to fucking FA Cup final and we didn't put up. We started putting up a fight when there was 10 minutes left to go. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, it didn't have to go down the. Gonna ever say Man City for falling off. Like, raise your standards, though.
Yeah, sure. See, guys, we've come to the end of the show, man. Of course, see me and Traps doing it on the first episode of our season 2. Yeah, this is the premiere of our season 2, the Premier League rival show, man. Traps, man. See, just before I leave you, man, what do you think will be what's your prediction for that game against Man City in the Charity Shield? Arsenal versus Man City.
I think.
Big ups, Ellie Doors. It says, take care, Tony.
Tony,
Ellie
Tony,
starts
honest with you,
tomorrow. Great stream. Big up, Traps. And for
I
the
hope you
debate.
win, yeah? I hope you win because I love it when last, yeah? And then you know why, yeah? Because we see when you win that and all your fans are celebrating. Bearing in mind, you lot was talking about Mickey Mouse cups. That's what I want to see. But realistically, I reckon Man City is going to wipe the floor with you lot. To be honest,
So you want us to win that matchup, right?
I want you lot to win that matchup. So you lot can gas up the Community Shield and look like a bunch of dickheads. Yeah, that's what I want. That's exactly what I want. I want to bear in mind. Listen. I'm saying it loud and clear for everyone to hear. I want Arsenal to win the Community Shield so you lot can gas it up and look like the dickheads that you lot are.
Guys, man, saying from the guy who's supposed to be in this Charity Shield and he couldn't get in. They had to send us the invite.
Have you got in by default, bro? What are you talking about?
By the what?
You got in by default,
bro. You were supposed to win the FA Cup. You were supposed to win. It was easy. You were supposed to win the FA Cup.
You got in by default. This is what I'm trying to say. These men think that they can have chats for us because they finished second in the league, This is what I'm trying to tell you. The level of self-awareness at this club is at all-time low. All-time fucking low, bruv. And you know what, yeah? Good luck. Good luck. I hope you
Good luck with that, of course. See you guys, we've come to the end of the show. Thank you guys for joining us today. See you guys tomorrow. Join me, Jez, in the building tomorrow. Matt Odom in the building tomorrow. See, guys, yeah, it's the final installment of the transfer show, yeah, coming up tomorrow. You have to be here, yeah, guys. You just have to be here. Me, Jez in the building. It doesn't get better than this, yeah, when Jez comes to the house. So Jez will be here, and my Odom the Southern Gunner would also be here. Join us tomorrow, 8 p.m. And guys, just join us tomorrow. That'll be a big one. Yeti, big up to you, man, Yeti. Yeti, I'll talk to you quite soon, man. Big up to you. Traps, could you shout out where people could find you, man? Mama Flossie, big up to you, Mama Flossie. Mama Flossie, you're the lady. You're the lady. Big ups to you. It's all love.
Thanks for everyone.
Yeah, Traps.
For joining us. Find me on Instagram, Trapper Tony. Yeah, I'm just there. Doing United things over there, you know?
The United thing, yeah.
Doing the United way.
The United way, yeah. And see, Traps, man, it would be nice to Instagram, what do they call this stuff?
Live.
Yeah, Instagram lives with you sometimes, man.
Well, I'll tell you what, yeah. I'll tell you what you can do. I tell you what you can do. We can go live after the Charity Shield match.
Okay, that'll be a good one, man. Yeah, that'll be a good one. We can go live on that one, man. Yeah. It'd be nice to have that chat with you. Mostly if we win, man. Oh my God, Traps, you better be ready, man. If we win that Charity Shield, oh my God.
This is what I mean. Like, this is what I mean. Like, you sit there and call the Carabao Cup a Mickey Mouse Cup, and look at the state of you already. Look at the state of you already. Look at the state of you already.
Be ready.
You ain't even won it yet, and you look at the state of you over a Charity Shield.
Bro, sick. Be ready.
You made me sick, bro.
I hope you're not drinking that Saka water. You know, you always have that Saka water with you.
You know what? You know that Saka bottle of water, yeah, that pH balance is just perfect. Yeah, that pH is perfect. Yeah, perfect bottled water. That Saka flavor. I love that one.
See ya, guys. Thanks, yeah, guys. Join me and Matt Odom and Jez in the house tomorrow, guys. Don't miss it for a thing tomorrow evening. You would see the timing. It's 8:00 usually for tomorrow. So just join us, yeah, on Real Talk tomorrow. with Jez and the Southern Gunner. And on Wednesday, Brandon from True Gunners TV, yeah, it's an Arsenal affair, is coming down here to chop it up with me, and let's talk about Arsenal and everything we'll be doing next season. So, big things popping up, yeah. And of course, I got my main guy here, Traps, too. So, we just finish this show and keep joining us. At least join us next week also for the second episode of the Rivals Show Season 2, Episode 2. So, big ups. And from me and Traps,
Big
see
up
you guys
everyone.
later. Big ups.
Spell, dabble, name. My eyes see your face. Searching for a straight through.